Mommy?
That's your key.
I told you I don't have no key. I take this on camera. I don't have no key. Like.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, as some of you may or may not know, Lil Scoom, who rap Bloodhound, was shot and unalived in a weird situation after it was alleged that he was in fact backdoored by a girl by the name of NENE. Lil Scoom reportedly was over a female friend's house, which he was supposedly getting his hair braided, but one of the girl's friends by the name of NENE was present. Reports say that around 11:50 p.m., Chicago police responded to calls of a person shot on 89th and Langley and another person shot on 87th and Calumet. When they arrived at the 89th crime scene, Lil Scoom was on the ground with 2 gunshot wounds to the chest. He was rushed to the hospital where he was later pronounced deceased. The other teen that was on 87th and Calumet was found with 2 gunshot wounds to both thighs inside of an Uber and was taken to the hospital where, although he was in critical condition, he was still expected to survive. Now, the story that the media gave the public was that Lil Scoom and the other teen he was with got into an argument with another man, which resulted in that man firing at both of the teens. No suspects have been taken into custody. However, media outlets also said that the same person who did the shooting escaped by shooting back at police when they came to the scene and he got away. Now, we're unsure how true that story is, but rumors will start to fly on social media stating that that didn't happen at all. Rumors started to spread that Lil Scoom and his friend was leaving a girl's house where they were both getting into an Uber. A male would come out of nowhere and begin firing at both of them and then fleeing the scene immediately after. Automatically, everyone assumed it was a backdoor situation. Sounded like Lil Scoom was set up, although the girl's house he was at, he's been there before. But it looked like everyone was right. A girl by the name of NENE would come out and expose that she did in fact set Lil Scoom up allegedly, and also stated that the girl Lil Scoom was going there to get his hair done by may have had involvement in his demise as well. Although there was no proper proof, aside from NENE admitting her involvement in dropping text messages, surveillance footage of a Ring camera video that was attached to the house they were all attending will start to surface social media. Ironically, to this day, the only video that was released was when they first arrived at the house, and no video of Lil Scoom leaving have ever came out yet, which will make more sense because that'll be able to show everything that actually took place when Lil Scoom was leaving that house. Here's the Ring cam video of the night Lil Scoom's life was taken when he first arrived at the house with a couple other people. Check this out.
Oh. Mommy?
That's your key.
I told you I don't have no key. I take this on camera. I don't have no key. Like, is you slow?
This is easy power trap.
Yeah.
You go, boom. Boom.
Why y'all ain't just come through that?
Is the back door?
No.
So what you mean, why we didn't come to the back?
No.
So what you mean, why we didn't come to the back?
Oh.
She chucking that left on the back door.
You came through my back door.
You never told me. That back door. That back door closed. Yeah, we good while we get on.
although we don't know if the girl that was doing his hair had any official involvement, judging from that video, something definitely doesn't add up. From her going to the door and not looking like she actually rung the doorbell, to her looking like she's taking pictures of him as well as the other girl too, to Lil Scoom moving around looking nervous, and him actually saying this is like an easy crab trap, hinting that he already kind of knew that something wasn't right or feeling like it was a setup to begin with. On top of that, it said that Lil Scoom didn't even have a weapon on him, which means that he must have felt some sort of comfortable to travel without a weapon, especially being in Chicago. Or maybe it was always meant to play out like that, I don't know. Now, as y'all seen the video, basically Bando KD will put out a recent song called NENE, which included a video which features himself and others replaying the incident that happened the night Lil Scoom was unalive. NENE is the same girl that is believed to have set Lil Scoom up by dropping his location to his ops. With Bando KD naming his song NENE and hearing what he was saying, it seemed like he basically saying he won't go out like that and rapping about being in a situation where guys are backdoored by females because they all fall for the trap. Now, even though in the beginning of the video, it clearly says this skit is not to mock anyone deaf, long live Scoom, whether he was genuine about it or not, because maybe they were being funny, or maybe they was serious and just using the situation to describe what really goes down in Chicago. NoLimit member Maneski, who was also affiliated with Lil Scoom, wasn't feeling it. Maneski would repost a video via Instagram story, and he would caption it saying, quote, "Long live my shorty Scoom. Know how we gonna play about you, little bro. At Bando KD, what? It's up from here, little fried folks." Now basically let him know that he wasn't feeling it, whether it wasn't meant to cause harm or not. Bando KD didn't really reply no way. He simply reposted what Maneski sent to him and just left it at that. In which I'm actually surprised, but once again, he must have really didn't mean no harm by it, but used the situation as a way to convey his message in the video. It's also a clever marketing tactic as well, knowing that it definitely may stir up a little controversy with it. Now when it comes to the whole Scoom situation, it's pretty ironic how there's no arrest to this day in that case, and that video of him leaving the house still haven't surfaced as fast as the other video did. We still don't know if the actual girl had something to do with it, however something still isn't making sense. I still find it weird how they claim a suspect was able to shoot at the police just to get away and actually got away without being caught. That's something straight out of a movie. If someone's shooting at the cops, they're definitely going to make it their business to catch them, and most likely he's not going to return alive. So the fact that it was said that someone got away shooting while fleeing from police is kind of strange. Now on another note, backdooring in Chicago, well all over, is kind of being glorified and something that people are bragging about. I can't understand how these guys could be friends with anybody boasting about backdooring someone, because it usually means you were set up by someone you thought that you could trust. So if you witness someone doing that to someone else that they thought they could trust, what makes you think that you can't be next? And it's becoming so common to the point where guys let it be known in their music, down to their usernames on social media. Whether guys call themselves slimes, snakes, backdoor king, and etc. Once again, if they're willing to backdoor someone else they supposedly cool with, you know that if you make them mad enough, you definitely could be the next one on their list. Now in Chicago especially, women are oftenly used a lot to backdoor ops because some guys fall for the bait easily. The most notable one that we've heard about recently was FBG Cash, when he revealed that before he was actually unalive during the interview, he was also set up prior by a woman where he was almost shot, but he managed to escape that situation. Unfortunately, he was caught shortly after, the same way it is believed that he was set up before, as he was set up by a female once again. So in conclusion, I don't know whether Bando KD was being funny or not, but this situation does go to show how easily it is for guys to get into it with each other over the smallest things. I do think KD kind of knew the controversy this would cause, but maybe he didn't care. Because on the other hand, it was in fact just using the situation as marketing for the video, because you knew it was going to bring some type of attention to it, knowing that people would talk about the whole situation. Now, is it a smart idea? Yes, but it is also something that could cause a lot of friction because people are still affected and still grieving Lil Scoom. Now y'all jump in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out.